As we know, President Donald J. Trump has ordered the American military to drop a payload of bombs on Iran's nuclear sites, and it was successful. They're all out. No one was hurt in terms of the US military. And obviously, the other day, we've had lots of the bad faith individuals debating why America shouldn't get involved. It's a bad idea, like they know what's a bad idea and what's a good idea. It's amazing how they're actually defending the Iranian regime, especially the likes of Candace Owens, Dave Smith, Tucker Carlson, and many others, Hodge twins, and they're all going, but we're just being anti-war. We're being America first, and we're being anti-war. We can't allow America boots on the ground, you name it. No one's asking for boots on the ground. No one's asking really at all for a war. This is not about that. This is about stopping war from occurring, actually. Because if Iran actually has nuclear weapons, which we know they had 60% enriched uranium, meaning they could actually make nuclear bombs, if they had that and they're chanting death to America, death to the West, and death to Israel, and Israel is right next door to them, what do you think they're going to do with a nuclear weapon or nuclear weapons? Use your brain, because they're a death cult. The Iranian regime has been funding terrorism all over the world through proxies, as we know. And I think in large part, it seems like Iran is being funded in some ways by the US, some ways by Israel, some ways by Russia, China, all over the place. You know, we don't officially know who is giving them a great deal of money, but they've got a great deal of money. I think it was Biden gave them billions of dollars, which they split up and gave to all of their terrorism proxies. So what Trump is doing is a good thing, because we don't want the alternative. The alternative, as we know, is actual war. You're trying to stop a war from even occurring by strength through peace, right? Or peace through strength, as the saying actually goes. Apologize for mixing that up, but you want peace through strength. And the only way you're going to get that, or it's going to happen, is if you strike first, right? Now, you've got a lot of these bad faith individuals, these dingbat types that think that they know what they're talking about. They've got the problem we've got at the moment is it's amazing that we have the internet, we have these podcasts, we've got an amazing platform, and you're able to share ideas. But it's another thing when you're claiming to know what's going on, what's going to happen next. And I guess I've never made a video about this guy, but here I am making a video about him because I saw this. And once again, this is just fear-mongering. To say that America is thinking about dropping a nuclear bomb on an Iranian nuclear site, that's kind of ridiculous to me, but that's what these people do. They make up stories based on sources that they've heard, or someone has leaked a bit of information that they may have heard or misunderstood, and then they go online and they spread it like wildfire. It may not even be real either. And yesterday, Alex Jones, and some of you are going, oh boy, Jay is now going after Alex Jones. Yes. InfoWars, Alex Jones. I see some of his stuff appear on my X account, and I've been watching him for quite some time, just snippets of things that he said. The guy is obviously not well in the head. I think he got away with Sandy Hook, believe you me, which was kind of crazy that he declared bankruptcy and doesn't have to pay the victims of him really defaming them, which was just sick. But he's not really learned his lesson about telling false stories and causing a lot of panic and harm to people. So here is a video of Alex Jones saying that breaking nuclear war alert. Fox News, so throw a media entity under the bus in this, is reporting that President Trump is considering using nuclear weapons against Iran's nuclear sites. Have a watch.
Fox News is reporting that President Trump according to White House sources, is considering using a tactical nuclear weapon on the main Iranian nuclear facility because the bunker busters might not be able to take it out. Iran's already said they'll attack our carriers, our ships, and U.S. bases if the U.S. directly strikes them. That will lead to the Strait of Hormuz being blocked by Iran, gas prices exploding, massive inflation, and the destruction of Trump's economic agenda. All the economists agree. But it just gets worse from there. The U.S. already dropped the only 2 atomic weapons on Japan in 45, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The whole world will turn against us if Trump nukes a nuclear site they claim is full of all this highly enriched uranium, which will make Chernobyl look pale and insignificant, according to all the physicists and scientists. So, is it true? Or is that a lie out of the White House? Is Trump talking about using tactical nuclear weapons against Iran's nuclear sites? And as General Flynn said, there's no such thing as a tactical nuclear weapon. Have people thought this through? We need clarification right now from President Trump.
Have people thought this through? Right. So you honestly think that Trump would be that stupid to drop a nuclear bomb on a Iranian nuclear site? You honestly think that Trump would do such a thing? That he hasn't thought this through enough? That if Trump were to drop a nuclear bomb on an Iranian nuclear power site, number one, that's just ridiculous. And number two, it would bring us into, well, a nuclear war. So I don't think Trump wants that, hence why he didn't do it. But these so-called reports, it's amazing that Alex Jones just immediately jumps on the video and records this saying breaking news, like sources out of the White House. Fox News is reporting. Who are your sources exactly? And I didn't see Fox News reporting on this. Did anyone else? Maybe I missed it. But Alex Jones, once again, hasn't thought this through enough, wants to stoke the fire, cause a great deal of fear. And that's what this does. Like, you make a video like this, you freak everyone the hell out that hasn't actually thought about it properly for 5 seconds or done a great deal of research. They'll take what Alex Jones says as gospel and they'll run with it. You got to be very, very careful. You can't just go online and share a bunch of misinformation, disinformation, and then go, hey, I said nothing. I did nothing wrong. I was just reporting. No, there's a difference between actually reporting the truth and reporting something that is alleged to be the truth. There is the truth, and you coming up with these crazy fandangled conspiracy theories. Oh, I've heard this. It's like a game of Chinese whispers, man. Like, I heard this from the White House. Sources in the White House. Who? Are they actually in the war room? It's like one person has gone, hey, spread this to a leaker, a known leaker. Get them to go to Alex Jones. Alex Jones will then hear about it and, oh, maybe go to Fox News too. So if it's Fox News, we know that Alex Jones is going to find that reputable because he watches Fox News. And then once Alex Jones sees something like that, we'll get him to make a video about it and stroke the fire and cause a great deal of panic and worry in people. Yeah, sure. Go along with that. That sounds fantastic. And sure enough, it worked. Sure enough, Alex Jones just lies. And by the way, because of the conflict in the Middle East at the moment, I have been hearing on the news. So one little bit that Alex Jones said that was right is that oil prices are going through the roof. At the moment, oil prices are, in fact, going through the roof. So you guys are going to be paying for it, or we're all going to be paying for it at the Bowser fairly soon, apparently, because oil is on the rise. And they're using this as a big excuse. Right. Why can't we just rely on our own resources for a moment? Oh, I know. We can't possibly do that because we're depleting our own resources. So we'll buy other people's. Huh. Okay. So this wasn't about oil in Iran. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's much bigger than that because if it was really about oil, wouldn't oil prices eventually come down? because they're going to get oil, right? They want to make a deal. Iran didn't take it. No, it's not about that. It's about destroying Iran's nuclear capabilities. So Alex Jones, another one of the crazy lunatic dingbats that spreads a great deal of misinformation to cause, or I should say disinformation, because that's what this really is, not misinformation. Disinformation means you have an agenda. It's like targeted. That's what it is. It's targeted towards Trump to make him look bad so that his legacy, or that what Trump is trying to do, bring about peace, is not going to happen, because they're making out like Trump is going to drop a nuclear bomb. It's nuts. These people are actually nuts. And lots of vulnerable people believe and align with what Alex Jones just said. It's incredible. It truly is incredible. Anyway, I pray for common sense that will spread in the world. But you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.